up? Welcome back to Kevin's weekly podcast. Today we have a very special guest all the way from Arcadia, California. He has some really interesting aspects from today's society. So yeah, welcome Oliver, take it away. Alright, thanks Kevin. It's truly an honor to be here today, talking in front of thousands. So as I started to grow older, I realized a deeper meaning behind society. I started to realize that not everyone is treated equally, especially when it comes to racial discrimination. Wow, adulthood sounds scary, doesn't it? Yeah, it's just astonishing how I never noticed this when I was younger. So Oliver, I was just wondering, what brought you to this topic or concern particularly? Well, to be completely honest, Kevin, my grandparents immigrated to the United States 55 years ago. Ever since, I feel like nothing has changed. Discrimination still continues, racial superiority and viewpoints that are just unlawful still up to today. My parents are still sometimes treated like second-class people, especially in public. People would call us names and tell us to insert profanity, go back to our own country. And this just really upsets me. Like, this is completely unnecessary and unacceptable. We're all humans. The basis of the United States of America is equality. No one deserves to be mistreated or discriminated against just because of their culture, skin color, or the language they prefer to speak. I've also been discriminated a few times so far in my lifetime. For example, I remember this one time clearly that when I was like around 7 or 8 years old, my dad and I were in like the men's restroom at a restaurant. We were speaking like Mandarin to each other, and I remember clearly that there's this like maybe in his 40s, there's this white man in his 40s that splashed me with water, telling us to shut up and speak English. Like, that just embedded like a really scary memory. I can probably remember that until the day I die. I can also remember this one time when my brother asked for samples at a Costco wholesale near where we live. And the sample lady refused to give him any food samples and instead served a white kid sample that was actually behind my brother in line. I had a huge argument with this Costco lady that eventually led her to say that I should take my brother and go back to rice farming. Honestly, at that point, it was quite funny how she thinks that white people are like superior over all other races. I believe they need to start learning history. Wow, I feel kind of scared too. I'm starting to get some flashbacks as well. We'll save those for another time. Well, so Oliver, do you have any plans or ideas on how to resolve this social issue? That's an awesome question. So, in my own opinion, I feel like that everyone should always, always, always stand up for themselves, no matter what kind of situation they are in. Strategize and know the consequences before you act. Be educated. Communicate, please. Cooperate, and just learn to accept. And lastly, follow the golden rule. Always follow that. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Well, thanks, Oliver. That was awesome. Thank you for sharing your opinion. It does make a huge difference that you always speak your opinion and not have a fake side of you showing all the time. So yeah, once again, thank you, Oliver, for taking the time for a little chit chat with me. It was nice knowing you as a person. I would love to hear you and have you back in the near future. So yeah, tune back in for the next week's podcast. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.